basketball or Disney? Do you even need to ask? Hey there, Internet, it's Domi. So unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard of this Disney Pixar March Madness bracket going around. Because, you know, those of us who don't watch basketball need something to do with our time in March too. And there's been other things too, like the Legend of Zelda bracket, the Miyazaki movie bracket, the Netflix show bracket. Today, I'm going to fill out the Disney bracket because I'm sure you guys will have a lot of complaints about it, and I'm really excited to argue with you because I'm right. I'm right.
I'm right.
If you guys want to do it, I'm going to tweet out the full bracket that I'm doing so you can do it and tweet it back at me and tell me how I'm wrong even though I'm right. Or you can make your own videos and tweet those at me too, telling me I'm wrong even though I'm right. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button, or I mean I guess the dislike button, but I mean, come on. You can leave a nasty comment, but at least like it, please. Let's get started. Alright. Oh, and by the way, there's a lot of different versions of these brackets going around, but I'm gonna do this one because it has more movies. First up, in the princess region, we have Little Mermaid versus Snow White. That's easy, it's Little Mermaid. I hate Snow White. Next up, we got Frozen versus Pocahontas. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of rough, because I really liked Frozen. And I actually really liked Pocahontas, like I really liked the music especially. You know, I think I'm gonna have to go with Frozen. I really liked it. I know that's the easy one, but I really liked Frozen and I still sing along to it. Next up we got Cinderella versus Sleeping Beauty. Cinderella, because she's awake for the whole movie. Well, you know, except the very beginning, if you want to be technical about it. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. Even though that's all I do is dream because all I do is sleep. Next up, Beauty and the Beast versus Mulan. It's Mulan. I'm sorry. I love Mulan. It's Mulan. I mean, I love Beauty and the Beast too, but Mulan wins that. Hands down. Mulan. So now we're moving on to the classics region. Fantasia versus Bambi. Ooh. Oh no. Oh. Fantasia's fantastic. Why did I laugh at that? No, Fantasia's fantastic, but so is Bambi. Oh, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to do Fantasia. It's Fantasia. There's something about it, it's just so different and fun. Next up is Alice in Wonderland versus Peter Pan. Peter Pan, I think. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, I haven't even watched it that much, honestly. It's just like one giant acid trip, and it's really fun, I guess. I really like Peter Pan. I thought it had a really kind of fun message. Also because it spawned Hook, which is a great movie, and it has Robin Williams in it, and if you haven't seen it, you should. Next up is 101 Dalmatians versus The Jungle Book, because one has dogs, and I liked all the dogs, and Cruella de Vil is one of my favorite villains. But Jungle Book, good music, bare necessities, how... Oh, you know, I think I like 101 Dalmatians better, honestly. Yeah, that's a tough one, really. Next up, we got Pinocchio versus Lady and the Tramp. Pinocchio was a lot of fun too, but I gotta go with Lady and the Tramp. I really like dog movies, but I actually liked the sequel to Lady and the Tramp. In fact, I think I like the sequel better. What we got next? The Pixar region. And there's like a lot of movies missing from this bracket now that I'm looking at it. Pixar region, we have Toy Story versus The Incredibles. Okay, this is where we're gonna get very controversial because I am actually not a huge Toy Story fan. It freaked me out. Moving toys. That's the last thing I wanted to see as a kid. And I love The Incredibles, so I'm gonna put The Incredibles forward. I'm sorry, okay? Then we have Monsters, Inc. versus Up. Oh. I think I like Monsters, Inc. better. I think I do. Ooh, this might be a really controversial bracket with you guys. But I really like Monsters, Inc. It's a classic, come on. Now we got A Bug's Life versus Ratatouille. Both of which I liked. Both of which I like and kind of like the same. Yeah, I like you, but I'm probably not gonna watch you again much. I think I'll have to go with Ratatouille. I just found it interesting. It was about food. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with Ratatouille. No real particular reason. Finding Nemo versus Cars. There is no question, it's Finding Nemo. I'm sorry, Cars was kind of dumb. Finding Nemo was amazing. It was a great movie. I still watch it a lot. Moving on to the Modern Classics region. The Lion King versus Like, I'm assuming that just says the rescuer. Sorry, this one like cuts it off somehow. But I mean, okay, regardless, Lion King wins that one because it's Lion King. Like, what you gonna do? Next we got James and the Giant Peach versus Hercules. That's an interesting combination. I love Hercules. Hercules wins. Yeah, I don't think I have to say much for that. Nightmare Before Christmas and Winnie the Pooh. Nightmare Before Christmas. It's got some great music. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas is fantastic. Okay, so I actually know a lot of Disney fans who haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas. When people think Disney, they don't really think about it right away, but it's definitely Disney and it's amazing. So go watch it if you haven't seen it, please. Next up, we have Aladdin versus The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I gotta go with Hunchback. Hunchback is one of those ones that people don't always think of, but it is one of my favorites too. Mostly, again, because of the music. God Help the Outcast, Hellfire. Oh, it's so good. Alright, now that we've gone through all those, let's go through the second round. Why did I say it like that? Am I trying to be an announcer? So we got The Little Mermaid versus Frozen. You know, I'm gonna have to go with Frozen again. Ariel really pisses me off. She's one of my least favorite Disney princesses, even though for some reason every time I take one of these Disney princess quizzes, I always get Ariel. I am not Ariel. Stop it. Next up, we have Cinderella versus Mulan. Mulan, again, I really don't want to explain that. I just like Mulan. Fantasia versus Peter Pan. You know, I think I gotta go with Fantasia. It's just one of those ones I'll watch over and over again. I'll show my kids and like, just has a lot of nostalgia to it. So Fantasia. It is like an acid trip too, kind of like Alice in Wonderland, but in a good way. Next up, I got 101 Dalmatians versus Lady and the Tramp. 2 dog ones. What? I'm gonna have to go with Lady and the Tramp, again, because I'm kind of combining Lady and the Tramp and the sequel to it, both of which I really liked, and the second one I liked a lot. Sorry, 101 Dalmatians. Next up, we got The Incredibles versus Monsters, Inc. I'm gonna have to go with Monsters, Inc. for that one. Sully and Mike are just kind of 2 of my favorite characters. It's a classic to me, I really like it. And now I got Ratatouille versus Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, because it's Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is a true classic. Next up, we got The Lion King versus Hercules. I really wish Hercules didn't have to be cut out at this point because I love Hercules. But I gotta go with Lion King because it's The Lion King. I don't even know if you guys even thought about it, but the use of color in The Lion King is very new for Disney, and it's also really, really incredible. So if you ever watch it again, pay attention to it because it's just fantastic. And I know that's a very like film geeky thing to say, but just trust me on that. Not to mention the music is also fantastic, so like, duh. The Nightmare Before Christmas versus Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I gotta go with Hunchback for this one. Again, because the music and the theme and my heart. Alright, we're moving on to the next round. Next round! We have Frozen versus Mulan. It's Mulan. I mean, I think you probably already got that. It's Mulan. Mulan's moving on to the final 4. In the classics region, Fantasia versus Lady and the Tramp. This is a rough. Yeah, it's gonna be Fantasia again. Like, I can't even explain why I like it so much. And in the Pixar region, Monsters, Inc. versus Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. Yeah, that was the movie I used to quote for so long, simply because of Dory. Like, everything Dory said I would quote. And in the modern classics region, The Lion King versus The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm having a tough time with this one. Okay, it has to be Lion King. Like, in the end, I think The Lion King is a better movie. Maybe if in The Hunchback they had actually like let there be a love story between him and Esmeralda, then I would have been like, oh my god, yes! Alright, and now we're down to the final 4! So we have Mulan versus Fantasia. I love me some Fantasia, but again, it's gotta be Mulan! And on the other side, we got Finding Nemo versus The Lion King. And in this case, it's gotta be The Lion King. Now let me throw in here real quick that if The Emperor's New Groove were in here, it'd win the whole damn thing. But it's not in this particular bracket, so we're just gonna have to pretend it's up there. It's on a whole other level, Emperor's New Groove, right there. So, right now we're down to Mulan versus The Lion King. Can you guess which one I'm gonna pick? Which one do you think I'm gonna pick? It's probably not that hard. Really not that. It's Mulan. Okay, it's Mulan. Woo! I watch it all the time. I even watch the sequel. The sequel's not that good, but I watch it anyway because Mulan's in it. I liked her character. I liked her personality. I like Mushu. I liked all the characters. I liked General Shang, I liked Ling and Yao and Shenpo, and I just liked all the characters and they're amazing. I didn't hate a single, the grandmother, she's amazing too. I liked them all. Mulan wins for me. But remember, Emperor's New Groove is right there. It's just on its own level, looking down. Anyway, that's my bracket. Hope you guys liked it. I'll be posting it on Twitter so you guys can get angry at me and yell and rant. Or you can be nice and agree with me, because I'm right. Because I'm always right. I can't hold this up any longer. Jesus Christ. You guys should fill out the bracket too and tweet it at me, or you can make a video like I did and tweet that at me, and I'm gonna watch it and comment on it and tell you how you're wrong, because that's what we're all gonna be doing anyway, right? We like to argue. We all love to argue. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, don't forget to press subscribe and click that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. I need to never do that again. God damn. Is the Emperor's New Groove Disney? Am I just deluded? I don't know. Okay, it is Disney. I'm not just, okay. For some reason, I doubted myself for a second. Like, holy shit, did I just say it was Disney when it wasn't? Okay, even if it wasn't, it wins every bracket. Now I'm gonna go watch it. Bye!